Hey fellas, I'm here with Shawna K, creator of Challenge Fat Loss and the author of a number of other online coaching programs in her challenge series. She's been in the fitness industry for 30 years, so she's seen a lot of stuff come and go and has a lot of experience under her belt. But I'm going to start things off by asking a question that you should never ask a lady, and that is, how old are you?
Well, given that I've been in the fitness industry for 30 years, I got to be a
Yeah,
little older, right? So,
yeah,
most women don't want to reveal how old they are, but I don't mind saying I'm 51. And I mean, although that's a big number and I kind of am horrified about it, the point is that I want to dispel the myth that as you age, you just have to be, look horrible and not be functional, because it's totally not true.
yeah. No, I agree. I've encountered a lot of that stuff on my site, and guys asking how they should train and all this and that, and and it's not all that much different than you train if you're a younger guy. Is that right? Or how would you train
Yeah.
for anti-aging?
Well, I mean, training and the right kind of training has very specific anti-aging benefits. So, I
Okay.
mean, there's nothing we can do about chronological age. The
Yeah.
only way of solving a chronological age, high is death, which is not an option.
Yeah.
We age in four ways physiologically. That's
Okay.
mechanical aging, or mechanics like muscles, bones, connective tissue, fascia, that kind of.
Yeah.
There's metabolic aging, neural and hormonal aging. So all those aspects we can address through the right kind of training to stave off the hands of time, or even reverse aging if you're doing the right kind of training.
Okay. So I've covered diet a lot with my guys, and they're mainly guys that follow my stuff. But what, from a training standpoint, what's the worst kind of workout you can do for anti-aging? So I guess what would
Yeah.
move that aging process up, I guess, or
What?
expedite it.
Yeah, the least amount of anti-aging benefits would come, in my opinion, from steady state cardio.
Okay. Yeah.
The long, slow kind of marathon run, or hitting the treadmill, the elliptical, where you go in the fat burning zone, which is, in my opinion, non-existent. And the
Yeah.
reason that has, actually counterproductive to anti-aging, because it raises like the hormone cortisol, which is one that's responsible for maintaining or increasing belly fat, which, as
Hmm.
we age, we will normally, most people will increase their belly fat. And so that's because we have elevated cortisol levels. So steady state cardio is going to contribute to that, that issue. As
Hmm.
as well, most steady state cardio is lower body based, so you open yourself up to all kinds of overuse injuries, which, joints wear out. So if you're pounding the pavement constantly, those knees, hips, feet, they get a lot of overuse. And the upper body, the core, and other physiological systems, like just muscle, developing muscle tone and mass, is reduced when you're just doing steady state cardio.
And yeah, you mentioned cortisol for the guys that are watching, because again, this is mostly guys. Cortisol, one of the ways you measure testosterone, which is very important for guys and aging, especially as you get older, you really want to stop that 1% decrease in testosterone as you age after 30. One of the ways we measure testosterone is in relation to your cortisol levels. So if you're training to and you want to boost testosterone, you want to anti-age, but you're training and you're raising your cortisol levels, you're going to have a negative effect
Yeah,
on
the up
testosterone.
down.
So it's just throwing everything out of
Yeah.
whack.
And if I
So
were
yeah,
to
you're
Yeah, if I were to say anything were the fountain of youth, it's
yeah,
it's maintaining and sustaining muscle tone, and I don't usually like to say muscle mass, because women are like freaked out thinking they're going to get all
yeah,
beefy. That's not the case. You
yeah.
want to have as much muscle on your bones as you can, because it's metabolically active. It helps maintain hormone, steady hormone levels, and increases testosterone levels, which will
Mhm.
help with anti-aging.
Yeah.
So it's muscle is the answer.
and insulin health is affected by muscle mass as well. So you're going to use the right carbohydrate. You're going to use carbohydrates or fuel instead of storing them as fat by
Yeah.
having some muscle in
Yeah.
your body.
So there's
So yeah,
those four aspects of aging, the mechanical, the metabolic, the hormone, and the neurological aspects of aging. And so with the right kind of training, you need to hit the hormones. You need to be training so that you get a favorable hormone response. That steady state cardio is trashing your test levels,
okay. And
right?
so what is the best? Yeah, it is. No, for sure. Then what is the best way to train, I guess, for anti-aging?
So we need to address the mechanical aspect of physiological aging. So we need to maintain muscle. So obviously it's going to be resistance training. So whether
Yeah.
that's with an outside load, dumbbells, barbells, kettlebells, body weight you can hit, you can be using because you need to maintain, sustain, your muscle tone, your muscle mass. That also
Mhm.
has a positive effect on hormones because as we age, lack of strenuous activity is going to have a negative impact on hormone levels, right?
Yeah.
And so we need to be doing resistance training. We need, from a metabolic standpoint, there's a reduction or a reduced response to neurotransmitters that your maximal heart rate can be reduced by 30 to 50% between the ages of 25 and 85.
Yep.
So we need to do something to offset that, but it can't be steady state cardio because we've already said why that
Yeah.
doesn't work.
And that's what most people start to do as soon as they hit 30 or whatever, or 40 or 50. They think, oh, the resistance training isn't for me. I should just go out for a walk or
Yeah,
go out for a jog or like whatever.
I'll run a marathon,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and
That's
so
that's the goal that people have as soon as they hit a certain age is I want to run a marathon.
yeah, which I mean, from so many standpoints, is so wrong, right? Aside
Yeah.
from having it on a bucket list, I can understand that, but I mean, it's going to trash the knees. For fat loss, you're just going to be a skinnier version of your former fatter self that you're going to look horrible naked, which nobody wants, right?
No.
So, anyway, so what we need to do is we need to do anaerobic training. So,
Hmm.
as opposed to aerobic training, anaerobic training is incomplete recovery so that you're getting a boost. That anaerobic training causes lactic acid, which is a precursor to growth hormone. So we want that growth hormone to help with maintaining and increasing supporting muscle tone and mass and with fat loss. And the benefit of anaerobic training is you can't try and jump rope for 3 hours or for an hour. Try for
Hmm.
30 minutes. It's very short and intense. So you could, the ideal way of training for fat loss specifically or anti-aging is do resistance training paired with high intensity interval training so that you drill down your training time. You can do a really short and intense workout in 30 minutes and hit all those aspects of anti-aging, all those physiological aspects. I mean, the neurological aspect is that just without a sedentary lifestyle just increases memory loss and loss of cognitive function. So really, we just need to be exercising to help our brains.
Yeah. So there's the benefit of the hormones, the muscle that you're going to maintain, and the time. Like you're going to cut your workouts down from I don't know how long a run takes. I haven't done
Yeah,
it in a while. An
yeah,
hour, and you're going to cut it down to 20 to 30 minutes.
exactly. Plus, you get the sexy results of, you're going to look different. Like I said, compare a marathon runner with, say, a sprinter and, or talk to someone who's prepared for a marathon and are disappointed with what their body looks like, when they're in shape for a marathon. They're not really in shape. You need something to transform your body, and that's going to be building a little bit of muscle.
Well, the example that comes to mind, and the guy's movies are hilarious, but Will Ferrell's a marathon runner, and he has quite possibly the worst body a guy can have.
Not your dream
So
body.
he's a good poster boy for that.
Yeah.
Uh, but I guess to wrap it up, is there anything else you want to say? We didn't talk about the Challenge Fat Loss Program all that much. Tell me more about that.
Well, basically, it kind of just addresses those anti-aging factors, and I think the biggest excuse people will have is that I don't have time to train. But so I want to address that. It kind of came about because of that issue. I run a fitness boot camp, and a lot of clients were like, if I can't get to boot camp, what can I do? So these are follow along videos at home, because if you're training at home, an issue is intensity, distractions. So I've got follow along videos so that people can, just tune in, tune the world out for 20 to 30 minutes, follow along with me and my team where the intensity is going to be up. We're going to show you ways to modify and intensify depending on your fitness or injury. We can work around things. And it's going to be resistance training. It's going to have those short burst, things like burpees and mountain climbers, and, so elevate the heart rate, hit that metabolic system. So we kind of train two two energy systems at once, so we can kind of get that workout nice and short, get you showered and on your way. And the bonus is you get that afterburn. You're burning calories even after the workout is done. So we got 16 follow along videos that have had a lot of great response and a lot of great results with that. People look different after.
Yeah, I've actually done some of the. Remember, I was out visiting you and did some of those workouts, and I was gassed.
Yeah, they're fun. They're good workouts
they're fun,
to do,
and they're challenging. The challenge is a good name for them. They're good.
But
awesome.
I mean, the point is that they're challenging at the level that you want it to be. So if your challenge is doing a push-up on your knees, you can do that. That's the point, is that it's a challenge where you're at. And the next day you just want to get one more rep, just improve what you did yesterday. So you don't have to be super athlete to be able to do them.
Okay, that's perfect. Well, I'm excited for this, and I've got a lot of guys that are coming into to my site to learn about testosterone. A lot of them are trying to figure out how to stop this aging process. So this is a perfect kind of thing to add to that, and something that they can do at home. So I'm going to put a ton of information down below for you guys to make sure that you can check out Challenge Fat Loss and learn more about anti-aging and how to train to stop the aging process or to at least slow it down a little bit. So I'll put that stuff below. And Shawna, thank you so much.
It was great chatting with you, Chad.
Call. Thank you.